Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. All right, CFL Week 11. Where has this season gone so far? Wow. All right, 8-4 last week, so getting a little bit back to normal here. 3-1 on the straight-up picks, 3-1 against the spread, and 2-2 on the over/under. Year-to-date, 25-13 on the straight-up picks, 17-21 against the spread, 21-14 on the over/under. That's 63 for 51, 55.2%. All right, climbing back up a little bit. All right, game one, the BC Lions 3-5 taking on the 4-5 Calgary Stampeders. Calgary, on average, has the most points scored of the year at 39.1. They are sixth in offense at 367 yards per game. In the last three games, they are scored 42 points a game. They are 8th in points allowed, 33 points a game. They are 8th in defensive yards allowed, which is 428.9. Not great. But you know what? That defense has gotten better over the last three games. 27.6 points being allowed. The BC Lions, on the other hand, they are 6th in points scored at 26.8. They are 5th in offense at 407.2. 4th in defense at 28.1 points per game. Defensive yards, though, they are number 1, 345.5. They've given up the fewest yards on average per game in 2026. In the last three, they've scored 24.6, but only given up 23. So they are starting to kind of chip away at that, being 4th in points allowed on defense. All-time, Calgary leads the series 98-72-4. In 2025, BC actually swept Calgary 3 games. But back on week 4 of the 2026 season, Calgary beat BC 41-33. Now, in the last 10 games head-to-head between these two teams, BC is actually 7-3. So it's just tale of two stories, it seems like. It's like Calgary has the all-time record, but like last year, BC went 3-0 against Calgary. This year, Calgary's beat them already once, and I actually think they're going to do it again. I actually have Calgary winning, covering the 4.5, and over on the 63.5. The only reason I'm going over on that 63.5, if you look at that game in week 4, 74 points. The fact that Calgary is scoring 42 points a game in the last 3. Yes, I know BC's defense is getting a little bit better, but I think that offense of Calgary is a little too high-powered, and they can go ahead, and even with that defense, BC's only 3-5, so their offense is nothing. So I think we're going to be over the 63.5, but not by far, probably 64, 65. So it's going to be down from that week 4, but still over. All right, the 0-8 Ottawa Red Blacks. One of these weeks they're going to win. I have a feeling they're going to get at least one win before the season's over with. Maybe not. And we'll see. Anyway, they are 9th in points allowed at 36.1. They are 9th in defense at 458.5. So any offense that's coming in that's struggling, play Ottawa. You'll be out of your struggles. They're only scoring 23.9 points a game, which is 9th. They're only getting 348 yards a game on average, which is 8th. Even in the last 3 games, they've given up 37.3 points a game on average, only scoring 22. Winnipeg, on the other hand, they are giving up 40.3 points per game in the last 3. They are scoring 28.3 points during that time. They are 7th in offensive yards at 354.1. They are 7th in points scored at 25.5 per game. They are 6th in points allowed at 30.4. They are 7th in defense at 391.6 per game. Now, all time, Winnipeg has beaten Ottawa 13-7. Last year, Winnipeg went 2-0. Week 7, Winnipeg won 36-34. So Ottawa was that close. Winnipeg is favored by 6.5. So I'm going Winnipeg winning this. I got them covering that 6.5. The point It's only 56.5, so I'm going to go over on that one. Based on that week 7, it's 70 points. Based on what Winnipeg has done in the last 3, even though they've given up 40, they've scored 28. Same way with Ottawa, they've given up 37 by scoring 22. So we have 2 defenses that's not stopping people versus 2 offense that can't get going. So this could be very intriguing on how that's going to go down. Let's this be one of those 14-13 kind of games or something crazy. But I got Winnipeg winning, covering over on the 56.5. Next up, we have the Toronto Argonauts at 4-4, taking on the Edmonton Elks at 6-3. Toronto, 4th most points scored at 31.6, but they're giving up 31.1 at 7th in the league. Offensively, they're 431.9, which is 2nd. Defensively, 389.5, which is 6th. In the last 3 games, scoring 27.3, giving up 22.0. Edmonton, 5th in points scored at 28.8, 3rd in points allowed at 27.6, 4th in offense at 410.3, 5th in defense at 380.4. In the last 3 games, they're giving up 30.6 points per game while scoring 30.6, giving up 36.6. So they're giving up on average 6 more points per game than they're scoring in the last 3. All-time, Edmonton is 54-48. In 2025, they were 1-1 against each other, and this is the first matchup of 2026. Edmonton favored by 3.5. I get them winning, covering, and under on the 62.5. Last but not least, we have the 6-2 Saskatchewan Roughriders taking on the 3-6 Hamilton Tiger Cats. Saskatchewan, 34.2 points per game, 3rd in the league. Offensively, yards, 426.9 per game, 3rd in the league. 1st in points allowed at 26.9. 2nd in yards allowed on the defense at 376.4. In the last 3 games, they are scoring about what they've averaged, 34.6. Defensively, same thing, giving up about what they've been averaging all year at 27.3. The Tiger Cats, 8th in points scored at 23.4. 5th in points allowed at 29. Offensively, only 9th at 321.2 yards per game. Defensively, though, 3rd at 374.6. In the last 3 games, scoring 20.6 points per game average, giving up 34. You're not going to win games giving up that many points per game. All-time, Saskatchewan is 56-41-4. Last year, Saskatchewan was 2-0, and then this year, week number, I think it was week 7. I didn't write down the week number. Whoops. Saskatchewan won 38-7. So the line is Saskatchewan minus 7.5. I got them winning, covering, and under on the 56.5. So recap here: Calgary minus 4.5, over on the 63.5. Winnipeg minus 6.5, over on the 56.5. Edmonton minus 3.5, under on the 62.5. And then Saskatchewan minus 7.5, under on the 56.5. That is week 11 of the Canadian Football League. NCAA college football starts in a couple weeks, then the NFL right behind that. So football season is almost underway. It's going to be an amazing year as always. Thanks for watching Robert Sports Show. Just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader in sports channel content.